What is up, my SFX makeup family, and welcome back to today's makeup tutorial. And in today's makeup tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do some scar wax engraving on your skin. So I have been requested to do this, so thank you Crystal for requesting this, and I hope you enjoy this. So let's go ahead and get started in today's makeup tutorial. The very first thing you'll need is some wax, and I have homemade DIY scar wax. You'll need some petroleum jelly, you'll need some fake blood. I'm going to be using a fake blood kit. You'll need something to engrave, and you'll need a brush for the blood. So let's go ahead and get started applying this scar wax right now. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to get you some scar wax out, and I already have some out and all this stuff, but this is what it looks like. You just want it to look skin color. So I already have some out. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to roll this out into like a little worm type thing. You know what I mean? Like a little worm. If you have it into a little worm shape, you just want to flatten it by pinching it together like this. Now, we want to apply it on our hand like so, but before we actually apply it, we want to go ahead and dip our finger into a little bit of petroleum jelly, and we just want to smooth the edges down with our finger and with the petroleum jelly. If you don't have petroleum jelly, you might want to get some because you're going to need it. So you just want to keep blending this out, because you can blend the edges out really nice and like just really nice to your skin, where it looks like it is your skin. And this skin tone right here is not really my skin tone because I have already colored it to match something I had done earlier. But I'm just going to demonstrate it, and we're going to match it to our skin tone. But other than that, this is how you do it. So let's just keep on blending this out, and just take your time, because you want this to look really good. And if you don't take your time, it's not going to look good. So just take your time blending this out, and we will be right back. So another product you may need is some foundation. I'm just using some cheap foundation. You'll need a beauty blender or something. I'm using the sponge. So this is how we're going to color match it to our skin. So you want to take a little bit of your foundation, just stick a little bit up on your scar wax, and we just want to color match it to our skin. Color matching it to your skin, make sure you bring the foundation all the way on your actual skin tone, around the skin tone and the edges and all that good stuff. And it's still exactly not my skin tone, but that is okay because we're fixing to do some blood stuff and it's going to cover it up. So with that being said, what do we want to engrave in our hand? I think we're going to engrave the word FX for like special effects makeup. So I'm using a scapeling knife, which if you're using something sharp, be very careful. If you can, use something else, but this is what I use because I like how this comes out. And yeah, so that's what we're using, and I have a hair on it. So yeah, so now it's engraved. So you just barely want to dig in. You don't want to you don't actually want to touch your real skin. So that's what we're going to do. So you just want to make a straight line. So we're going to write FX. So you just want to do something like this and just drag it. And if it starts sticking, you want to dip your whatever tool in some petroleum jelly. But if it doesn't stick, then you are good to go. But if it does stick, you just dip it into some petroleum jelly. So now you can see I've engraved my word into my hand. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do some blood work. So let's do that. So when doing blood, you want to use two different shades. I'm using a light fresh shade. I'm using a darker shade, because the more shades you have, the more realistic it looks. So I will link this blood kit down below in the description below. But for right now, let's go ahead and do this blood. So I'm using the first shade real quick first, which is the fresh blood shade, and we just want to take a really fine detail brush, and we just want to actually stick the blood inside of the wound. And if you have a very fine detail brush, you will be able to do this. If not, I don't know if you'll be able to do it or not. So get yourself a fine detail brush. They're only like $1 or so. Alright, so now after I've got the fresh blood layer, I'm going to mix together the dark red, like dark deep red blood, like old blood, and we're just going to deepen up the actually inside the wound with this deep dark red blood to show depth. And this will make it even more realistic. So now what you want to do is you want to go back in with the lighter shade blood, and you just want to stick a lot on the outside edges, like it has smeared a lot. And we're going to use our sponge once again, and we're going to go in and we're just going to dab it out to make it not look so like red, if you know what I mean. Yeah, y'all feel me. Alright, so now using our red light shade once again, we just want to go around the edges one more time. And we're not trying to get bloody because, you know, blood doesn't really run, it won't be really running on this areas like a lot, but it looks irritated and all that good stuff. So this is what it should look like. This is how you do it. And I know you could probably still see like some of the not my natural skin tone, but that is okay because I'm just demonstrating this to you. So if I would have used this like fresh scar wax, it would have matched my skin tone, but I just want to show you how to do this because it was requested. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this little makeup tutorial, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for requesting this video. And I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. And I think that y'all will enjoy this. So yeah, so thank you for watching. And hit like and subscribe. And I will see y'all guys in my next makeup tutorial. Alright, bye everyone.